I apologize, our stream has dropped again. We are having a lot of difficulty keeping the feed up today due to, I guess, network glitches throughout the state. Lots of damage last night from a severe thunderstorm. All right, top of the fourth inning now underway. All right, so the shallow blooper. Fielder can't quite get to it. So back-to-back runners now for Stonewall. Each team has had their opportunities, so we will see if Stonewall can respond. They had the lead throughout. They took the lead, lost it on a tie, got it back, lost it on a tie. So we will see if there's a meaning that Stonewall can put some runs on the board. Infield is given the defenders fits today, and it hasn't been really much better for the runners either. If you can tell on the third base and second base lines, especially the plays are at, the darkened dirt isn't necessarily just from them tearing in the cleats in, it's actually wet ground. They put a couple of fresh bags in between basically shortstop and third and then second and first, but most of the dirt over here on the bases is actually pretty wet. Quite a bit of precipitation and wetness stored up right there when the infield ends too as well with left field. Testament to how well Coach Eddie and the staff worked to get this field ready today. Update on the Silo and Rattan game. I believe the inning is not totally accurate, but Silo has taken a 4-0 lead. Top third, runner on first base for Rattan. So number 1 rated Silo has broke a log jam and gone up 4-0 over number 3 ranked, number 4 ranked Rattan. Base is loaded now.
Science major over here. He's gonna go to Citadel. You're actually going to Citadel?
All right, the batters are not being very aggressive today. Lots of taken strikes thus far.
Hey, go right. Fill that beer, kid.
All right, that will be a fair ball. Whoop, foul is the call. Guess it hit the line on its way down the path. So it started foul, ended up fair. 2-2 count. Only 1 out, so Dale is looking to turn 2. All right, full count. Gotta say, every time I think it's going to be called a strike, it's a ball, and vice versa. It looked like a strike to me, but oh well. Same exact pitch. And that one is a strike. 2 down. All right, Dale is looking to get an out now without any errors or shots. Thus far, every team has scored in each inning, so we'll see if Stonewall can continue the pattern. They need to get a runner on here.
All right. What are you gonna have?
Just to clarify, I meant to say that the teams have scored in each inning. Dale technically has scored a run in all 3 innings. They had 2 in the bottom of the first, 1 in the bottom of the second, 2 in the bottom of the third. Stonewall had 1 in the top of the first, 2 in the top of the second, and they were held scoreless in the top of the third. Left 2 runners on.
There you go, Ike. 1 pitch away, kid. There you go.
Hit batter is going to score one, so we will have a 5-4 game now. Bases remain loaded for Stonewall. All right, pitch is a little bit out and high, so we'll have a 2-0 count. All right, so that'll be called a strike. We'll have a 2-1 count. Today is considerably cooler than yesterday. Our game at Calera was really, really muggy and exceptionally hot. Right, another strike. Whoop. Catcher's got an arm. Johnny put that one on the spot. All right, 2-2-2. All right, batter out in front. Foul ball keeps it a 2-2 count. Stonewall was looking to add another run on the board. They stranded the bases in the third inning. Looking not to repeat that again in the fourth. That'll be low, so we'll have another full count. Runners should be going no matter what. 2 outs, full count, bases loaded. Got to get going. And a foul tip. Skies are actually starting to clear up, so I'm hoping that we won't drop our streams anymore. We have had 4 interruptions of service. I apologize for anybody trying to watch. I know it's aggravating. It drives me crazy as well. Another foul tip. I'll give the third base runner credit. He is getting faster each time. So. He was 3/4 the way to home plate before that ball was even up in the air.
Hey guys, 1 pitch away, kids. Don't lose it.
And a third foul tip. Run will count. If it's fair, he drops it. So we have to do this all over again after a third consecutive foul ball. He was 4/5 the way down the line there. If he gets any farther this time, he's going to steal home plate on the pitch. As long as you don't get thrown off, that's the way to go. So let's see if Stonewall can make Del pay. Money pitch on its way again. Hard shot. That goes right to the third baseman. He throws it, and we will have a 5-3 ground out. Back-to-back innings where Stonewall leaves the bases loaded and stranded. Pirates will be up to bat. Bottom of the fourth inning coming up. Dale 5-4 over Stonewall, your Prep Nation game of the day. Update on the Silo Rattan game. They are now in the bottom of the third inning. Silo leads 4-0 over Rattan in a battle of number 1, number 4 rated teams in week 3 action for fall baseball. Rattan was an upset loser on Monday to Wright City. Congratulations to Coach Butler. The defending state champs in spring were able to pretty much graduate 7 starters. Had a tough start to the season, 1-2. Lost leads in the 6th inning on pitching changes where they switched to a true freshman. Nonetheless, they are now 6-2. They win the Wilburton baseball tournament at Eastern Oklahoma, upsetting both Red Oak and Rattan. So 2 top 10 games in action today. Number 1 Silo versus number 4 Rattan. Number 3 Dale versus number 9 Stonewall. So that will fall for a single without error. Nice barehanded snag by the first baseman. Leaned over to get it, those but came off the bat. All right, pitchers are settling into a groove. Looked like early that we might have some changes made, but nonetheless, both starters are pretty much kind of getting into their groove and starting to be a little bit more aggressive on keeping the base runners tied on the base. Runner goes, as I said that. He'll be in safe. 6th stolen base for the Pirates today. All right, one hopper will allow a stolen base back-to-back. Woo, he is going to go for it. And we are going to have a tag out at home plate. Gutsy by Dale, but in retrospect, probably not the best play. So tag out at home, 1 down. Well, that is especially disappointing because that ball is going all the way to mid center field. It's a stand-up double, which would have assuredly been a RBI. So you can bet Coach is going to get his base runner an earful on the tag out at home plate, or as he said it, out by a mile. All right, runner goes again. He will be in uncontested, so 7th stolen base for Dale. So far, they're 7 out of 8, the only exception being the tag out at home play prior to that. Well, I should say prior to the double before that.
side. Don't get in the routine. Come, Tanner.
Another shot that'll go to the second baseman, so we will have another throwing error. Tag out. Call is safe, I believe. So that'll count as a earned run. 6-4 lead for Dale. So we'll call it an RBI single. Nasty little hop there at second base, so back-to-back singles for the Pirates. They have stretched their lead to 2 runs again, 6-4. A balk is called, so that will advance the runners from first to second, second to third. So in effect, Dale is 9 out of 10 now on stolen bases. Then we will have a balk call and now a timeout and meeting at the mound. Maybe looking at our pitching change, and I believe Stonewall will be the first to pull a pitcher, so we will pause for an update. All right, so we will begin about 10 to 15 pitches and should resume action with the score now. Dale 6, Stonewall 4. Back in action now, 6-4 game.
Hey, nice eye. Here you go, Cortez.
All right, so we'll have a pop foul. 1-1 is the official pitch count. 1 down, runners on second and third for Dale. All right, that's a 1 hopper. So 2-1 pitch count. All right, another foul ball. So 2-2 count. All right, full count now. Sky has cleared up considerably, so we should be good to go for the rest of the day. Ooh. All right. Base is loaded. First time in the game for Dale. All right, so we had a fly out to right field. Good thing that the runner held up on third, because that would have been a double play rocket throw. So 2 down. All right, hard shot to third. It'll be an unassist tag. That'll take us through 4 innings. Dale leads Stonewall 6-4. Battle of number 3 and number 9 ranked teams. Your Prep Nation game of the day. Top of the 5th inning coming up.
If you would have went to OU, you would have went to MLB. Wait, so if you look up race first,
Update on the Silo Rattan game. Silo has a huge bottom third inning on their hands. They have scored 3 additional runs. It's still not over. Runner on first. No outs. 3-1 pitch count. Now runner on first and second. They lead Rattan 7-0.
so race first 50 track day.
Will somebody go get that ball in the car?
So leadoff runner for Stonewall is on. They've had pretty good success getting runners on all throughout the game. In fact, each of the 5 innings they've had a runner on. Unfortunately, they've left 3 on in 2 innings back to back. 2 and 2 other innings as well. Any combination of even half of those 8 base runners, and we have a 8-6 game the other way. Right, hard shot to shortstop. Should be a 6-4-3 double play, and it is. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Bell maintains their lead, 6-4.
Go, Cole. Let's go, kid.
All right, we have a nice little defensive play there. All right, shot to the third baseman. He bobbles it, but it is going to be too late, plus a wild throw, so we'll have a 5 fielding error, stolen base. Dale now has him on second base with one down. Batter throws down a sack bunt. It's going to be a bunt single. So runners on first and third for Dale. They've got them in scoring position again. That ball is high, 1-0 count. It looks like we are going to have a substitution for Stonewall. So third base is going to head to right field. Center field is going to go, third base is going to go to right field. Right field is going to go to center field. Center field is going to come and pitch, it looks like. All right, so no substitution at the pitching spot. It is basically rotated shortstop, right field, and center field. All right, back in it. 1-0 pitch count, runner goes. That is officially the 9th stolen base of this game. 2 others were awarded on balks. Dale has got their lead in large part to opportunistic base running and then errors from Stonewall. All right, so we'll be low for another ball. We'll have a 3-0 pitch count. Dale's working on having the bases loaded in back-to-back innings for the first time in the game. And they will get it. All right, we have another meeting at the mound, and it looks like we are going to have a third pitching change. So third base is going to go to pitch. So we will have approximately 10 to 15 pitches to warm up. We'll pause for an update. Score remains number 3 Dale 6, number 9 Stonewall 4. Your Prep Nation game of the day.
Oh, well that doesn't count. You are so
Update on the Silo Rattan game. We are now in the top of the 4th inning. Rattan is up to bat. They just got a single. They trail number 1 ranked Silo 7-0 in a number 1, number 4 matchup. We had originally planned on covering that game today. We flexed this one instead due to the weather and communication delays with coaching staff. Wasn't sure if they'd be able to play it since there were cancellations in Hayworth, Tuska, and a couple other schools in that area. Congratulations to number 1 Silo. They are on their way to extending their state-leading 56-game win streak. All right, 3-0 pitch count. Back-to-back batters. Dale is looking to bust open this game. Going to be in for a strike. 3-1 is the pitch count. Bases remain loaded. Only one out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hard shot by the catcher. It'll go all the way out to center field. That'll be a sac fly, and we will now have a 7-4 game. Two down now, runners on first and second for Dale. That's going to have a 3-1 pitch count. Foul tip will make it a full count. That is going to be a high pop-up foul. Whoop, take that back. It'll go in fair to the second baseman. So we have a 7-4 game through 5 innings. Top of the 5th inning basically proves to be costly for Stonewall. They leave multiple runners on. They'll make some pay for it, loads the bases up, scores another insurance run in the bottom of the 5th. As we head to the top of the 6th inning, Dale leads Stonewall 7-4. Prep Nation game of the day.
Here you go.
Whoop, whoop. Fielding error in multiple spots. The third baseman bumps into the pitcher. So Stonewall will have runners on back-to-back now.
He just bunted last time. Here you go, Chop. Here you go, Chop.
Right, calls time. Batter steps out of the box and back in.
Here you go, Chop. Filling it up here, kid. Come on, kid. What up? Nobody.
2-0 pitch count. Right, pop up, second baseman runs it down. So we'll have one down now.
Hey, got one.
Go, drop it. Good. Have it in your right hand.
I know. So.
0-1 pitch count after the foul ball.
You know that's probably from, right?
You're spitting so much seed into the gun.
Yo, my left drop.
For me.
We got Jono. 7-4.
All right, another foul tip. That'll make it a 0-2 pitch count.
Here we go, 1-6. Here we go, baby. Hop on it now.
Right, high for ball one.
Here you go, Jono. One pitch away, kid. Here you go.
All right, so a lunge hit to the shortstop. He will turn it back, so we will have a wild throw. Whoop. So basically, we have a force out at second base. So a 6-3, I'm sorry, a 6-4. And then wild throw to first, so that allows it to stand as a single. Runner advances to third.
Hey, somebody make a play right here. 2 outs. On now. Go catch the ball. Here we go. 2 outs. 7 run.
officially had a 6-4 fielder's choice tag out that leads to a single without error.
Here we go, Breach!
Hard dinger there. That one is going way over to the left field. Center fielder comes and snags it. Nice little hustle there. So we have 2 additional runners stranded. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Score remains Dale 7. Stonewall 4. Prep Nation game of the day. All right, nice single to right field. That's going to go up against the wall. That'll allow him to come in for a stand-up double. Very perfunctory stroll over there. Very nonchalant. Right, inside for a ball. Should make it a 1-1 pitch count. All right, 1-2. Right to the pitcher. We'll do a reverse fielder's choice tag. Nice little snag there by the pitcher. So officially that goes down as a 1-5 fielder's choice tag with the single. 2 down. All right, 0-2 pitch count just like that, 2 down. This may be the first inning in the game where Dale has not put a run on the board. Woo, hard shot. So that'll fall for a single, bobbled by the center fielder. So runners on first and second. 2 down. All right. Uh-oh, he's going to be out. Got him on the hand there. That'll take it. 2 down.
Don't be smart. Jackson, sit down.
Heads up defensive plays in this inning for Stonewall. They have snagged 2 runners on third. They've tagged 1 out at home plate in this game. So they're definitely trying their best to keep this game in play for the top of the 7th rally. All right, so we'll head to the top of the 7th. Score remains Dale 7, Stonewall 4. The end of 6. Stonewall's got to score 3. Otherwise, we will have the final score.
Go, John O.
Get hold to one now, baby. Get hold to one.
All right, fly out to center field, one down. At foul ball. All right, so we should have a 0-1 pitch count, one down here, top of the seventh. Stonewall will need 3 runs to force a bottom seventh, otherwise Dale will be a winner. Foul tip will make it an 0-2 pitch count. All right, strike 3, 2 down.
Good, Rex. You're good, baby. All right, here we go, Jake.
What's up? Hey, do that.
Go, John O. Go, John O.
Come on, Jake.
All right, 1-1 pitch count. That'll be inside ball 2. It'll be inside and high, ball 3. Looks like pitcher's rushing a little bit to get this game in the bag. It's going to put a walk on.
Here you go, John O. We got you.
Go, Deuces.
All right, so Stonewall has a runner on in all 7 innings. They haven't been able to score, though, in the last couple. So they need 3 runs here in the top of the 7th. And we'll have a meeting at the mound between the pitcher and catcher. It just so happens that the pitcher usually is a catcher.
Get a hard, Blue. Get us going. We need base runner. Jacob, be smart. Go, Deuces. Yeah.
One 1-0 pitch count.